Maybe I stand right here. Okay, good afternoon, everyone. It's my pleasure to be here to give in a presentation and sharing my idea here. And I am from Hongzu Moulds, and I thanks for Darian's invitation for me to give in a speech here. And so my name is Shen, and I graduated from the Illinois Tech, and right now I'm the project manager in Hongzu Moulds. So in today's topic is the getting started with thermoforming. So I will go through my topic by these 4 points. So firstly, let's think about it. What affects your production performance? So let's think about it. But from my perspective, I think firstly will be choose the correct thermoforming machine with the correct product. And nextly will be your sheet material properties. And next will be the mold quality for sure. And finally, the forming parameters really important. So, okay. So today's topic, I will be more focused on the products and thermoforming machine and also the mold. And why? Because today, many pioneers in the thermoforming machine here in the hall number 3. But I still have to briefly talk about a little bit about the thermoforming machine. And it is because sometimes my customer come to Hongzu and they will ask about like, can I produce the cost on the multi-station machine or the 2-station machine? But I will say it is okay, but it is not the best choice because to produce cost, maybe you go to the tilting machine will be the best choice for producing cost. So that's why I bring this to my topic today. So to go through, firstly, I will introduce the simple thermoforming machine. And this machine is very simple, which means the mold structure is also very simple. And this machine, the advantage of this machine is the cost of the mold is very cheap. So it's very suitable for low volume with large variety products. But the disadvantage of this machine is the cycle time is very slow and also very difficult to make the complicated product. And it is because this machine only have the vacuum forming, didn't have the pressure forming. And also it needs the high labor force required because when it's formed and you need to do the off-tool cutting. And the next one will be like the Asano machine or Shen or BFK machine. And this machine is the vacuum and pressure forming at the same time. And the advantage of this machine is because the vacuum and pressure at the same time. So which means it can give you the stable productivity. So also the forming speed will be around 10 to 25 depending on your product shape. And the cutting speed, because it's the vertical cutting, so normally running from 70 to 100 cycles per minute. And I will recommend to produce the cups or the full clamshell or the food container on this machine is very good. And the next one, this machine is very similar to this machine. And the only difference that I want to mention is this is the horizontal trimming. And with the horizontal trimming, the trimming speed can rise up to the 90 to 140. And the very well-known brand also here today in hall number 3 will be the Lion machine or Brown machine. And this machine will be more suitable for large volume of quantity because this machine, like Lion machine, you have the larger forming area and with the more faster cutting speed, so it's more suitable for the large volume of production. And also you can produce the clamshell or the fruit containers on this machine. And next one will be the multi-station machine. As you can see here, this one is the multi-station machine. And Hongzu make a lot of multi-station machine to WN like ST780. And this kind of machine is very good for easier change tool, so which means the machine downtime will be minimized. And although like the ST780, the forming area is a little bit smaller than the previous one, but because of the multi-station machine will have the higher pressure and foaming air, so it can drive the cycle speed to 20 to 40 per minute, and so it also can produce the medium to large volume of the production quantity. So like the FC780 or the KND78, that kind of machine is the multi-station machine. And this machine is very similar to the multi-station machine. So the only difference is this machine is the cutting press, which means the foam and cut together. If you can see the drawing right here, you can see the foaming cavity, and next to the foaming cavity is the cutting knife. And this kind of mechanism is very good for PP product. Because of the PP product, a lot of our customers will have the issue on the shrinkage, because the PP shrinkage is very hard to control. So if you do the normal multi-station machine and if you don't control very well, and there will be many times will have the offset cutting on the cutting station. But with the cutting press, which means foaming and cutting in the same station, you minimize the issue on the material shrinkage. But the downside of this kind of system is that because of the mold structure is more complicated than normal foaming station, so the mold cost will be a little bit higher. And also this kind of machine will be provided in WN version. IN2 is this kind of machine, and it's a very good machine. And the final one will be the tilting machine. And tilting machine is very good at making cups. And also tilting machine is the in-mold cutting, which means foaming and cutting together. And because of the high pressure air, so it can produce the cups to like very deep, like 150 millimeter. Because when it foam and the pressure air goes in and cut together, so you can foam the cup very beautifully on the tilting machine. And also this machine not only can make the round shape of product, you can also make the rectangular shape of product. And yeah, you can, so it is very good. And also you can see the WN-FT700, FT900, also that is the tilting machine. So I will say that to choose the correct machine with the correct product is very important. And also of course you need to have the high quality mold. And in the next slide I will explain a little bit about the quality mold. So the quality mold I separate to two sections. Firstly, I will introduce the foaming mold, and secondly will be the trimming tool. And the foaming mold, what is the good foaming mold? So the foaming station, we care about the cooling efficiency and also the foaming mold base strength. And why is the foaming mold base strength is very important? Because the foaming mold base will have to hold the high pressure air. So if your foaming mold base is not strong enough, so it won't be able to hold the pressure air. And as we are in the thermoforming industry, we all know the cooling is very important. So the cavity course, we are also talking about the cooling efficiency. And also the surface coating will have different function to different kind of sheet material like the PP or PET. And also the plug shape and plug material is very important too. And next one, talking about trimming tool. Trimming tool, because the trimming tool is very high precise on the cutting edge. So which means the punch and die, the tolerance will be controlled in a very precise regulation. And so that's why if you want to have the long lifetime of your trimming tool, firstly, the heat treatment process of your material, and also the material you choose is important. And the next one is the strength of your trimming tool base. And finally, the punch and die gap will have to calculate it very by academic and logically calculation. And in this picture, you see the difference of the foaming mold-based structure, you see this one is the no pressure air, so which means you see only cavity and the single plate there. So which means the mold structure is not very strong, and the medium and the higher pressure air. So you see a higher pressure air is like more strong mold structure, and we normally make this kind of structure on the layer machine because it's very big tool, and you also have the very huge foaming pressure air inside. And the next one is a little bit briefly introduction to the cooling system on the cavity cores. So totally two kind of cooling system. Firstly is the indirect cooling, and secondly is the direct cooling. And of course, the indirect cooling, the cooling efficiency is not good enough to drive your mold to the base cycle time. So you can see that in direct cooling, there's no water running through your cavity. But the direct cooling, you can see the water running through, so it's cooling your mold more efficiently. And there's three kind of the direct cooling, like with the water channel or the water ring or water steep. And the trimming tool, this is the trimming tool that we made, and you can see it's very strong. And also the special of this trimming tool is that it is trimming the outer contour and also the middle pre-punch together in the same station. And this side is the clamshell trimming, and it is really our Hongzu specialized in the clamshell side hole punching. So we are very good at this one, and we are very confident. And the final one is the tilting mold. And tilting mold is kind of like include all the structure inside the tilting mold. You have the ventilation system very good, and also you have a cooling system very good, and also you have cutting and foaming all in the same station. So which make the mold structure is like very complicated. But Hongzu is very experienced in this mode, so it's okay to let Hongzu do that to save your trouble. And Hongzu make like 30 to 40 emo cutting mold per year to all of the brand here, like Elite, WN or Kiefer. And the material that we use for product material, we do the CNT, high-tech material from CNT. And so, summarize back a little bit about Hongzu. Hongzu is founded in 1987. So right now it's 2023. It's almost more than 30 years in thermoforming industry. And we started with only 2 employees, 1 CNC machine, and right now we grow to more than 130 employees. And also we have all the machining equipment for sure. But what I can say, what we are different is that we also do the software side. We do the NES system. We try to do more automated in our production line, and also we have the knowledge management system, which to keep all our knowledge together inside our company data. So I'm so proud of my company, Hongzu. And you can see all the product here you can make by Hongzu Mould for sure. And right now we have more than 20 people in our R&D team, and we use the Creo parametric and also the SolidWorks to do the 3D modeling design and also the product design. And our machine shop, we have more than 30 CNC milling machine, and of course the 5-axis from the Japan Masak, and also the Soldic machine, wire ED and wire cutting, and also the chip grinding from Hauser. And this is our assembly center. And this is our trial testing machine. And because right now Hongzu is doing the international business, so we have to make sure every mold when we deliver to our customer, we try to minimize the mistake. So that's why we have the trial testing machine in-house to make sure our mold delivered to our customer with full quality and minimize the issue. And if unfortunately there's still small issue inside, we have our trial testing team to do the on-site service to all of our customers and all of you. And this is because Hongzu right now have more than 30 years experience in the thermoforming industry. So you can see almost all brands on the market right now, we have experience inside. So we are very strong team, strong company with very well knowledge experience in the thermoforming mold. And so if you only have, maybe if you get one tilting machine and with you have an order with large volume of quantity, maybe you just want more for one machine, I will suggest you go to MABA because MABA is really high technology and very good quality mold. And maybe if you want to produce the multi-station mold and maybe multi-station machine, maybe you go to Dester. Dester is also very good mold. But in Hongzu, we can do all of that because we do tilting machine, we do the multi-station machine, we do the two-station machine, Asano machine or layer machine. So we have so many experience, so that's why I am very confident to call Hongzu the one-stop service. And also because we are here so many years, so we have many connection with the extruder or the material, so we can also provide you some advice or recommendation to you if you having some thermoforming question or issue, or even your existing mold you have issue, you come to Hongzu. We are the one-stop service. We try to do our best to service our customer. And finally, we are Hongzu Mould and come from Taiwan. And Taiwan is a very beautiful country. And so if you have time and if you want to know more, you can visit us at hall number 1A80. We are there to being able to answer all your questions. If you, after my presentation, you have more questions, please welcome to our booth at hall number 1A80. So thanks for your listening, thanks for you are here, and that is all my presentation. Thank you so much. Thank you.